Motion is cathartic to me. Some people like to meditate and sit still, and I meditate when I'm moving.
At the point I saw Doug, he was having pain pretty much every day. Doug had a fairly severe osteoarthritis of the hip, degenerative arthritis of the hip, such that most of the cartilage in his hip had been destroyed. So he was severely restricted in his daily activities with this kind of arthritis.
I didn't feel the pain when I was playing lacrosse. Now afterwards, yeah, it hurt like crazy. Once I had the x-ray, it was really obvious what the problem was. I mean, there was no secret then. I said, wow, I mean, I don't even need to be a doctor to know that those two bones really shouldn't be touching each other, should they? Ken Venema said, you know, you have really bad arthritis in here and you are gonna need to have this joint replaced. That was probably the scariest thing that I've ever heard in my life, to have somebody say to me, you know, you're gonna be limited in what you can do. My initial reaction was, there's gotta be something else. I came home and I got online and this whole idea of resurfacing came up.
Hip resurfacing is a fairly new concept in the whole world of hip surgery, hip replacement surgery. And it has definite advantages for younger, more active patients. The number one advantage of hip resurfacing is bone preservation. The extra feature or advantage, I think, of hip resurfacing is the activity level that we afford patients.
So when I originally met Dr. Drinkwater, what I talked to him about was, I need you to fix this so that I can play lacrosse again. And he kind of laughed at me. He said, I don't think that that's out of the realm of possibility.
We really tell patients that they're unrestricted in hip resurfacing. We don't want them running marathons, but many of the hip resurfacing patients have gotten back to high-demand sports.
When he said to me, I think you're going to do fine with this, I believed him and I trusted him.
It's a fairly specialized procedure within the world of hip surgery.
The pain in my joint was gone. You can't describe how good it feels to not be in that pain anymore.
He was off his crutches very quickly. He didn't use a cane for very long. He was back doing fairly vigorous activities before a lot of the patients are.
We sort of made agreements on what I would do and when I would do it, and of course I didn't adhere to any of those. The reality was that I actually taught my spinning class like 3 weeks after surgery.
He's able to do anything that he could do before. Marathon running would not be a good idea with him, but apart from really excessive, sustained impact activity, he has no restriction. For people of that age, it's really part of their identity. So it's tremendously rewarding to see them able to get back into those activities without pain.
He gave me my life back. I tell him that all the time. It was terrifying to think that I wouldn't be able to do the things that I want to do for 40 years. For some people, sitting still is peaceful. For me, motion is peaceful. So it makes me feel good.